Hello, trading is closed on May 19th, 2021. We always start with our disclaimer, which is to say, this is my trading plan for tomorrow, May the 20th, 2021. I can be completely wrong. Please trade at your own risk. Please follow the rules of my channel. If you like the channel, click like. If you want to make friends, tell them about it. Looked for the pattern today with the early high. This is it. Tomorrow has the early low. Looked for a gap and the prompt move outside of yesterday's range. We got that. We were on crash watch. We had a big drop, but I can't call it a crash. So I'm just going to abandon that alternate count and go back to the standard count, which is more aesthetically pleasing anyway. Come back to that in just a minute. Today's low, we had an ultimate buy signal. There was an optional target to undercut this line. We did. This drop was said to be false, had to retrace. This rally was false, had to retrace. That's all played out. We gapped down, hit a lower low, closed over all the lows and even the intervening highs. As far as tomorrow's concerned, that's a bullish pattern if we can maintain it through the open. But if we gap and undercut these lows, all that bullishness goes away, and that's not impossible. I've rearranged the A and the B on this count. We've now closed under another prior low. We said earlier in the week we should undercut all the lows of last week. We came up short of undercutting this one. And usually when you come up short, you eventually, and usually not too far in the future, undercut it anyway. And this provides support, but if you've already tested it, the support's gone. So if we do undercut this, it could be more of a straight line drop. That doesn't mean we have to undercut it. Going back to the standard count, looks more aesthetic anyway. You have an ABC for a larger A. We'll call this B. This could be A of B, but then this would have to be a three-wave structure. And the impulsive nature makes me think it's going to be a 5. Now you could count this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the wave being completed doesn't break any rules. I think it's fudging a little bit. I think this is still in wave 4, and we have one more down to go. But again, it doesn't break any rules if that doesn't happen. Now, we were supposed to undercut this rule, this low here, and that never happened. We had this stilt, had this diamond on stilts, support under this stilt, but it's also possible to count this as a stilt, and this structure is a diamond, and this is the other stilt. And the support should be under that stilt. And we haven't hit it, although we've come close. If we undercut it now again, that support most likely won't hold. If this is the right count, we're still waiting for wave 5, of course, we shouldn't intersect with that wave 1. To me, if this is magenta A, and that's the end of magenta C, it kind of looks a bit short. It doesn't have any fib relationship to the previous waves. It's not a lock that we go up from here, and in fact, if we don't undercut this low, as I've said, we should at least trade higher tomorrow. But it just doesn't have the look of completeness to me, which is kind of subjective, I admit. So tomorrow has a really low. Typically it's a rally day, but if it's negative instead, more lows to come. If you're a bull, you really want to get more of a response than this. Because if these lows fall, if that happens, which isn't a lock, but if it happens, it should be a very long way down. In any event, I think the odds have increased that this is the end of the move, that we've made a expanded flat, and that we're going to have a sizable correction in wave blue C, which should have something similar to the appearance of wave blue A. So even if we go up tomorrow, the intermediate to longer term picture doesn't look very healthy to me. Tomorrow has a early low, and that's today's call.